In this video, we're going to look at the concept of redox reactions for chemistry. Alright, now this is a very important aspect of chemistry. Alright, redox reaction. So in short, it's till the very end of this video. Okay, so having done that, let's go into the details of the video. We're looking at the concept of redox reactions. Now, redox reactions happen when oxidation and reduction reactions occur or happen at the same time. Alright, so when oxidation and reduction reaction occur or happen at the same time, we call it what? Redox reaction. Okay, now when we treated separating metal from metal oxide, we define oxidation reaction as addition of oxygen and reduction reaction as removal of oxygen. With the case of redox reaction, we are looking at the concept of gain or loss of electron. Okay, gain or loss of electron. Now, in redox reaction, we define oxidation reaction as loss of electron, whereas we define reduction reaction as gain of electron. So guys, take note of this difference. Oxidation under redox reaction is loss of electron, whereas reduction under redox reaction is what? Gain of electron. Very, very important, guys. Now let's look at a simple example of what's happening in redox reaction. Let's look at how an atom is oxidized to form an ion and how an ion is reduced to form an atom. Okay, now let's look at this simple example where ion atom reacts with dilute acid to form ion 2 ion plus hydrogen molecule. Alright, so basically what happened in this reaction, ion atom reacting with dilute acid, okay, to form ion 2 ion and hydrogen molecule. What happened here? This is in this reaction, the ion atom got oxidized, whereas the hydrogen ion got reduced. Let me show you. Ion atom got oxidized by losing 2 electrons. So this is a reaction. Okay, so form ion 2 ion, whereas the hydrogen ion got reduced by gaining 2 electrons to form hydrogen molecule. Let me wipe up to show you. Okay, so the hydrogen ion got reduced by gaining 2 electrons to form hydrogen molecule. So this is basically what happened here. In oxidation reaction, there is loss of electron, just like here, and in reduction reaction, there is gain of electron, alright, to form an atom. Whereas in oxidation, there is loss of electron to form an ion. Okay, so take note of this. It's very important, guys. Now, let's note again that displacement reactions are also redox reactions. Okay, now let me show you. Let's wipe this and look at how displacement reactions are also redox reactions. Let's wipe this. Okay, guys, now a typical example of a displacement reaction is when ion reacts with copper sulfate to form iron sulfate plus copper atom. Now, in a displacement reaction, a more reactive metal will displace a less reactive metal from its compound. Okay, now let's list the reactivity series of metals again. So guys, this is very important. You just have to know this. We have sodium, we have lithium, we have calcium, we have magnesium, we have carbon, we have zinc, we have iron, we have hydrogen, and we have copper. Okay, so this is the reactivity series of metals. Now, in displacement reaction, a more reactive metal will displace a less reactive metal from its compound. So in this reaction we have above, iron is more reactive than copper. So iron will be able to displace this copper we have here. That's why we now have iron sulfate. Alright, so copper is now displace the copper atom. Okay, so basically in the reaction above, the iron lost 2 electrons. The iron lost 2 electrons to become iron 2 ion. So basically the iron got oxidized, okay, by losing 2 electrons, alright, to form iron 2 ion, whereas the copper ion gained 2 electrons to form copper atom. So the copper ion gained 2 electrons to form copper atom. Okay, so this is basically what happened in this reaction above. So the iron got oxidized, whereas the copper got reduced. Okay, so note this: in displacement reaction, it's always the metal ion that gains electrons and is reduced, whereas the metal atom always loses electrons and is oxidized. Alright, very important. In displacement reaction, the metal ion gains electrons and is reduced, whereas the metal atom loses electron and is oxidized. Okay, now before we call this a class, let's look at how to write an ionic equation. Okay, very important. Let's look at how to write an ionic equation. Let's wipe this. Okay, so we're looking at ionic equation. How to write ionic equation. Now note that in an ionic equation, only the particles that react and the products they form are shown. Okay, now a typical example is in this reaction above, magnesium atom plus zinc chloride reacts to form magnesium chloride plus zinc atom. Now, if we check, this is also what a displacement reaction, alright, because in a reactivity series of metals, magnesium is more reactive than zinc, so magnesium displaces zinc from its compound. Now, to write the ionic equation for this reaction, this is going to be the ionic equation. Let me have it to be magnesium plus zinc ion, alright, to form magnesium ion plus zinc atom. Okay, so this is the ionic equation for this reaction. Now if you check, the magnesium got oxidized to magnesium ion, whereas the zinc got reduced to zinc atom. So technically, if you are showing the oxidation reaction here, this is the oxidation reaction, magnesium atom lost 2 electrons to form magnesium ion, whereas if you are showing the reduction reaction here, the zinc ion got reduced, the zinc ion gained 2 electrons to form zinc atom. Okay, so it's as simple as that, but this is the ionic equation you have to write if it has to write the ionic equation for this reaction above. Okay, now before I call it a class, let me give you a practice chemistry question. Let's wipe this. Okay guys, so this is a chemistry practice question. Given this reaction, zinc, okay, reacts with iron sulfate to form zinc sulfate plus iron. Okay, in this reaction or in this question, we're asked to write an ionic equation for the reaction and also state which species is being reduced, which is being oxidized. All right, so feel free to pause this video and see if you can figure this out. Okay, let's do it together. Now, this is a displacement reaction. If you check in a reactivity series of metals, zinc is more reactive than iron. So since zinc is more reactive than iron, is able to displace iron in its compound of iron sulfate. Okay, so basically it's going to be, to write the ionic equation, is going to be zinc atom reacts with iron 2 iron to form zinc iron plus iron atom. So the oxidation here, but you don't need to write this one. I'm just showing you the oxidation reaction that occurred in this reaction. So in this oxidation reaction, we're going to have zinc atom lost 2 electrons to form zinc ion, whereas the iron 2 ion, okay, gained 2 electrons to form iron atom. So this is oxidation, this is reduction. All right, so zinc got oxidized in this reaction, whereas the iron got reduced in this reaction. Okay, so that would be all for this question. So remember, for the ionic equation, this is what you have to write. Okay, so let's close the class here, guys. Hope there's something interesting from this video. If you are new to the channel, ensure you check the description of this video below. You see a link to our Telegram channel. Click on it and join the Telegram channel for instant notifications. Also ensure that you have subscribed to this channel by hitting the subscribe button for more videos like this. Like, share, comment on this video. Tell me how you feel from what you have learned from this class. If you seem to have any specific questions to ask regarding this topic for chemistry, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below and I will be sure to give you a response. Now click on the end screen above and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.